Most people in America struggle with this one question: how to lose weight. And more importantly, can you lose fat and maintain muscle at the same time? Well, I'm here to try and test that theory out. Now, over the next 48 hours, I will consume nothing but this, with the goal to see how much weight I can lose while maintaining my muscle. But before we get into that, welcome back to Rob Lifts. Now, one of the most intense diets out there to lose weight quickly is fasting, which literally means 0 calories, 0 food, nothing. It's pretty effective, but it has its cons. Now, one of the most recent techniques that's coming out to lose fat and keep muscle at the same time is bone broth fasting. Mark Wahlberg himself used this technique to lose 10 pounds in as little as 5 days.
Bone broth in the cleanse, I lost 10 pounds in like 5 days.
Related to leaky gut, something like that?
I started having some issues, so I was getting the leaky gut.
But it helped them lose body fat and it helped them lose visceral fat. But how is the bone broth diet any different from a regular fast? So bone broth actually has protein and electrolytes. Now, one of the common issues with a regular fast is the lack of hydration and the lack of protein, obviously. Well, according to the information on this diet, bone broth fixes that issue. Some of the general benefits for bone broth fasting are just insane. It helps with weight loss because you're consuming nothing and it has high protein inside. It helps with skin care because of the collagen, which hydrates the skin cells. Helps with digestion, reducing inflammation and building new tissue in the gut. It helps with joint pain by rebuilding cartilage and strength around your joints. It improves your immune system with anti-inflammatory mediators, whatever that means. It improves your sleep by increasing calmness and reducing your temperature during sleep. It controls your blood sugar by reducing your blood sugar response. It supports brain health because of the bone marrow. And detoxification. It detoxes your liver.
Liver is king.
Now, there weren't many rules to this diet. It's actually rather simple. You consume calories only from bone broth. I had 8 servings per day, 2 cartons to be exact, which ended up being around 320 calories per day and 72 grams of protein. Not bad on the Richter scale. And of course coffee, because can't live without. But for this challenge, I stuck specifically to low acidic coffee, which means cold brew. And no sugar, obvio. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. The broth just wasn't that good. So I just casually sipped on it throughout the day. So it is day 1. I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I don't ever want to do this again. Now you're probably wondering, how did I react to this? Well, during the first 15 hours, I felt absolutely horrible. My stomach was growling. And the hunger was insane. I just felt like I lost my best friend. When all by myself. But I didn't. I just missed food. I also had no energy. And I was rather moody.
Robert, I need your help.
I didn't even work out that first day. I just kind of went on long walks, feeling sorry for myself. And the one thing that was surprising is that my sleep was actually pretty good. I slept like a little angel. Then finally, the next day I woke up and I hit that 34-hour mark. And suddenly my energy started to pick up. I felt really good. It was almost like I was walking on sunshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine.
And sadly, I wasn't even that hungry anymore. My energy felt so good, I even decided to throw some weights around. And then during those final hours, between 45 and 48, I had some shits and giggles. If you know what I mean. But by the end of the challenge, I checked my weight again. And I was shocked. All right. So what's the takeaway? I lost 3 pounds in 48 hours. Now that's not the most impressive amount of weight, but what's important here is that the weight didn't just come from water. Normally you do an intense diet and you lose a lot of water weight, but because I was hydrated by the broth and because I had protein to support my muscles, the weight that I did lose was probably mainly fat because I did feel a lot leaner after. Now here's the important part. When I broke my fast, I did not have carbs immediately. I had some protein, whatever you shoot for. It could be 8 ounces. You can even have like a burger patty or something like that, as long as it's just meat.
No carbs.
Then after about 8 hours, you can slowly introduce carbs again. That's what I did. Now it's important to know I also did weight training on the second day. And that was important because it would help signal my body that my muscles are really important.
What this does is it tells the body we're not getting enough calories. We need this muscle because we're getting a strong signal from actions that we need muscle.
Now here's the other thing. I also weighed myself 24 hours after I finished the diet and the weight maintained exactly where I was at, which is a good indicator that the weight loss will stay that way and I won't just gain it back. All in all, good experiment. And I might even casually add this in every month or so. Just 2 days of bone broth. It honestly was not that bad, guys. First 15 hours are the hardest. You could sleep through the first 8 hours if you want, like me. But after that, it's kind of a breeze. It's not that hard. And you start to feel amazing afterward. Cleanses your system, everything. Now, if you're interested in more diet videos, I've done a steak and eggs diet, which was really successful. And I've done a chicken and broccoli diet, which was also really successful. All right, guys, smash that like button and subscribe or I'll make you drink this.